Let's go out on the balcony and let me show you where I spend my summer days when it's too hot to be inside, and my summer nights, because I have a little loft bed that I've created out there so that I don't have to sleep in the stifling heat on those hot nights. The key with a small balcony is to try and make the most use of the space and make it a multi-use situation. This is my loft bed that I mentioned. I'll go up there later and show you the view from when I'm sleeping. This is my little buddy, my little swinging bear. He's pretty cool, eh? Let's have a look at the view from here. I'm on the 11th floor, so I get quite a view. However, it's been blocked off because they've been building condos all around me here. But it's still quite nice. That is a little track that the fitness club has. Yorkville Club, I think it's called. Too yuppie for the likes of me, though. And this tower that you see over here is, I think, 59 stories high. This was my lettuce garden. However, its time is up. It's all going to seed now. But I let it just to see what it would do. It does make some nice little flowers, as you can see here. There's a purple one. There's several different kinds of leaf lettuce growing here. And I've had, all summer long, I've had very good meals from them. Here's another nice little flower here, a yellow one from a different type of lettuce. These beautiful sunflowers were given to me by my friend Ilona Abramovich when she came the other day to interview me. Aren't they pretty? I think that's so sweet. I don't think I've ever had anyone buy me flowers before in my life. I was really amazed. You see this guy here? He's a survivor like me. When I found him, he was just about a 6-inch stalk out on the sidewalk. No roots and no leaves. And I picked him up and brought him home, put him in water. And this is the result. Unfortunately, I had him out on the balcony a little too early this year, and the frost got him. So there's a little frost damage. I took most of the leaves off that are damaged, but as you can see, there's one right there that's still kind of beaten. Down here, we have wild mint, which I use in my cooking. I just planted them earlier this summer, and I'll take them in. I'm thinking they may grow year-round, and if they do, possibly eventually this whole area in this planter will be my mint garden. And here are a couple of tomato plants that I planted from seed. I don't think I'm going to get any real big tomatoes out of this. It's just getting too late in the season. I don't get enough sunlight on the balcony here to get a full growing season. I do have a few tomatoes growing on it though. I'm kind of fun, and who knows, they may have enough time to ripen. It's hard to say. A couple more up in here. So that's my tomato garden. When I moved into this building in October 1st, 2005, a friend of mine that I met in the halfway house for recovering addicts that I lived in before I came here, gave me a tiny little spider off of his spider plant, and this is the result of it. I've got a nice planter with spider plant. My friend Fred Urachuk gave me this wind chime for my birthday this year, and that was the beginning of my making my balcony a place where I could sit and enjoy it rather than just placing my plants out here. The wind chime needed a home, so I did all of this as a result of its needing a home. As you can see, I have my easel out here. I can sit on my little chair here and paint when I'm in the mood. I have a little table here where I can set my coffee and have a smoke and relax. Lots of little flowers. Down here, there's just a big plastic garbage can that I use as a composting bin, and it also serves as a support for a tabletop. And I compost all of my non-meat food waste here, and that reduces the amount of garbage I have to put out. I also recycle everything that's recyclable, and the end result is that I only put out one small little kitchen catcher bag of garbage a month. All the rest is either composted or recycled. Isn't that something? Everybody could do that. I created these little pictures here as a tribute to homelessness. This first one is called Freedom, and that is the benefit that we receive by being homeless, is we do experience a great deal of freedom. And on the negative side, we suffer from exclusion. And this little one here with a bunch of keep out signs and stop signs and whatnot, and a little wire fence that I put together, represents the exclusion that we suffer. And here I made this little thing here. I don't know, it doesn't really have any name. This little guy here I created out of some bones from some meat that I was using. Beef shanks that I made a beef stew out of. And I thought, well, maybe I can do something funny with this. So I got some twine and cleaned the bones and strung them on the twine, put some feathers in them for decoration, and here we have a little bit of a hanging thing. I pick up things from time to time off of the street and turn them into little decorations as well. That's what these things are here, these beads and this round hoop with a little stone that I drilled holes in, and then an earring I found on the sidewalk. And this, I have no idea what it was, but it's nice and colorful, so I hung it here as well.